If you watched the season finale of Teen Mom, OG, then you know that Ryan Edwards and Mackenzie Standifer tied the knot recently. The couple exchanged vows in a ceremony that was captured by an MTV camera crew, and witnessed by almost nobody else. Yes, Ryan and Mackenzie's wedding had to be one of the saddest in reality TV history, with more cameramen on hand than actual guests. The wedding was a rush job, and for a reason. Planned with the goal of giving Ryan a leg up in custody negotiations with his ex, Mackie Bookout, they rushed to make their union legal. Ryan and Mackie aren't married, obviously, and never were, but the theory is that Edwards being married at all is a mark in his favor. Just days after tying the knot, the 28-year-old Edwards checked into rehab to receive treatment for persistent substance abuse issues. Not a moment too soon, it turns out. At the time of the wedding, it appeared, plain as day to Teen Mom fans, that he was still using. To the shock of many viewers, he drove to the ceremony while visibly intoxicated. So much so, he could barely stay awake, it appeared. Fans of the show took to social media to express their outrage that no one intervened to stop Ryan from operating a vehicle in this state. Teen Mom Nation was aghast that Edwards was filmed like this, clearly out of his mind high, while driving a car, let alone getting married. Wrote one fan on the Hollywood Gossip's Facebook page. Ryan was wasted, his mom was crying, and Mackenzie was standing there the whole time without a care in the world right before they got married. Standifer clearly was concerned on the car ride over, but she has been accused of having ulterior motives, with one fan even asserting. Seems she's in it for the fame and the money. She doesn't care how it's affecting anybody in Ryan's family. Everything about her that they showed last night was sad and desperate on her part. Others blamed MTV for allowing this to go on. One viewer commented, "I was absolutely stunned that MTV kept filming when Ryan was driving under the influence of drugs. Putting other people's lives at risk, but as long as they get their ratings," the disgusted viewer continued, slamming the network. "Unbelievable, the show is a joke now." Other fans focused less on the DUI than on the fact that Ryan made one of the most important decisions of his life while visibly inebriated. "We weren't there to see it, almost no one was, but from the looks of this, there's a chance he doesn't remember his own wedding. He is in rehab, but honestly I wouldn't want to marry anyone who isn't sober at the times our vows are made," wrote one viewer. "I felt bad for his parents and Kenzie seeing it. His mom wasn't crying BC, other people weren't there, it was BC of the state of being her son was in." Some fans accused Standifer, his fiancée since last fall, of enabling Ryan along with his parents, Sean and Larry, who were at the wedding. Others encouraged Mackie Bookout, the star of Teen Mom, OG and the mother of his son, to continue to fight to limit Ryan's visitation rights. There's a lot to unpack here, that much is certain. One flawed viewer may have summed up the mixed feelings and the highly emotional sentiments of Ryan's life milestone best. "I was in total shock and seriously couldn't believe what I saw. I've watched every episode for years," the fan commented. "This, by far, was the craziest.